for him in one hit. So, yeah, it's going to be close.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like Jason and Dylan are having a little bit of a discussion over there, or at least we're seeing a couple of judges go that way. But I
Clear this turn.
tap Fusion in the first place.
Whole time. So, Yamato looks like he's playing
I'm sorry, Yassine Sekkoum and Chris Fulop are still playing, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get an update there as soon as possible.
Now, I'm curious to see what Yamato's strategy is here. It's important to note that while all this math adds up correctly, we've seen a lot of players feature potion in their deck. So removing 30 damage could actually impact this game.
Yeah, this is true.
exactly what